Hello Gemini, welcome back to my channel. I am Delilah Rose, coming with your weekly reading for May 24th through the 30th 2021. We'll jump right into it. Yes, I know I've been away for 2 weeks. Had to get my crap together just like everybody else. So let's just get into this. That's too many cards, Spirit. Thank you very much. Let's do this again. So I hope you Geminis are okay. Cards are very active for you. So let's see what Spirit has. Knowing, divination, converse, energy, free will. All right, this is you in communication with your higher self, which is very important to have that connection. You know, we do have the eclipse happening. There's so many things happening in Gemini season. Too many to recount on this. You should really look at an astrology page to understand it all, because it's a tremendous lot. You have loyalty, responsibility, relationship construct, but self-care. Being loyal is also being loyal to yourself, right? Maybe I should do this with my face in it so you can see the side eye I just gave Gemini. So I'm going to be using my White Newman Tarot to pull 3 cards, subconscious, conscious, and advice from Spirit. And we're going to, again, jump right into this. That is a lot of cards, but I feel drawn. So maybe this setup will be different. Okay, so let's just go with your energy. I'm going to do this a little different for Gemini because the cards are active and I feel like I need to draw more cards and do more of a full reading. And understand that this is for Gemini collective. If it doesn't resonate, move on, or take what is necessary for you, but also listen to your, your other signs in your chart. We have the Page of Cups. Like, you're trying to fix things emotionally, right? And you know that it's time to do it, but you have this issue with self-deprecation. You have this issue also with your anxieties and depression. These are all big energies fighting each other, right? You also have the Three of Wands being present here. Three of Wands, it's about teamwork. It's about possible expanse or travel. What this is telling me here for you is a fleeing thing. Like, this is, you want to get away from this energy because you don't know how to control the things at battle in your mind, right? Because it is a lot. It is a lot trying to fight your depression, not wanting to lose the momentum because you can feel it energetically, but not knowing how to get there, right? And this leaves you trying to flee. So this is definitely happening in your subconscious mind. I'm going to draw 4 cards for your conscious mind. Here we have the Black Newman. Again, this has to do with doing shadow work, and I like that it came out under the 9 of Swords. So there's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done to get over this hump so that you can get to the good stuff here, because look at what's here. You have the White Woman here. This is all about healing. This is about spirituality. The White Woman, in a traditional sense, is a healer, right? She's a shaman. So you need to heal yourself, right? You need to heal yourself because you have the power to do it. And because we have so many things astrologically happening this Gemini season, this is your time to really take control of your anxieties and your stresses and your depression, and putting things into perspective, into its place. Here you have the Ace of Pentacles, clarifying the Ace of Swords. So, like, if you take a logical approach to it, maybe even getting help, because at this point, if you don't have the wherewithal to recognize that you can heal yourself, maybe you need some outside counsel, and that is okay. I'm in therapy. You know, this is the way the world works. you know, and it's okay to ask for help. And I'm really getting that. You need to start asking for help, because right now, since we're stuck here in this energy, it's hard to heal yourself because you don't have the confidence to do it, because you're stuck in that negative energy. You have the Ace of Pentacles again, clarifying the Ace of Swords. So it's about a raise or a promotion. You know, things are going to open up for you with this double ace being present, you know. So we definitely need to get to the healing portion, of yourself, of this energy. Here you have the Three of Wands clarified by this Eight of Pentacles. You need to put the work in, right? It's just hard work. It's asking for help. It's really picking at the scabs for you, and probably at the scabs, you know, you didn't even know you had. Let's go into the advice / outcome. Right. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Swords, so choices, right? Two of Swords is all about compromise, making a decision, doing something, right? Don't get stuck in the seesaw of this, because this is what's making you feel, and I'm only going to use this term, and I don't mean it in a negative connotation, but making you feel bipolar, because 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down. Oh my God, this is great. Oh my God, I'm going to suck. What happens if I get more responsibility? Can I accomplish this? Can I chase my dreams? No, but you failed the last time. That high and low is no good for anyone. Let's turn them over. Triple aces. I mean, if I was playing cards, this is great hand to have. Here, right? And I like that this came out in this section, right? You have the Ace of Cups. It's the beginning of change. It's the beginning of healing. You know, it's a new relationship. This is a possible new relationship with your own self. And I think that's important because we're talking about healing. So for many of you, it does mean a new relationship. But it could be a newer relationship with your subconscious, a growth emotionally for you. Here you have the Eight of Wands in this section here. I don't know what to call it because we're doing 4 cards. You're doing something totally different than this spread. So we have the Eight of Wands here, and it is changes. It's news, right? It's news in reference to all this new energy, this new growth, the things that Spirit is bringing you, so that you can start your journey. So you're going to hear some news quickly, right? And this is just the energy you're having astrologically as well, like changes, big changes, positive changes, but changes no less. And if you're not a person that likes changes, this could be a difficult time for you. You have the High Priestess card, the knowing. You know this. Right, Gemini, you know all of this. You just don't know how to start. Or you start and you stop, because this is the high-low of the situation. And this is why it's important for you to ask for help and to get help if needed. It could be a friend. It could be a spiritual counselor. It could be a therapist. But just reaching out to someone to get some assistance is what is needed here. Here we have the Seven of Swords, right? So we have all of this hard work going for us, but here with the Seven of Swords, it's about running away, right? It's about that feeling, that fight or flight feeling, and for many of you, instead of standing up and fighting, you just want to go and you just want to end this and you just want to move forward and leave the whole situation. Yeah, let's do some more cards. You're getting like a massively full reading. Here you are. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Again, the feeling, the overwhelming feeling of just leaving all this crap behind and starting anew. Now, for many of you, if you have that opportunity, why not? But for many of us, you can't do that. You have to take care of what you need to take care of here in the now. How you can defeat this or how to move forward in your life, again, is getting the assistance that you need. We have the 5 of the disc, and it's feeling burdensome. You're carrying a lot of crap on your back, and this is why we're stuck into this 9 of Swords, which you now have twice. You now have 2 9 of Swords because you are just feeling overwhelmed. You have the 4 of discs here, which is interesting because he's carrying a heavy load if you see him here, right? So it's kind of the same energy. It's holding on too tight, right? You have a desire to be secure, but sometimes your pain is your comfort in a weird way. If you've been in pain for so long, you don't know how to be without it. Hold on to the good things and let go of what no longer serves you. Here we have the 6 of Swords. Now the 6 of Swords is a necessary transition. It's also a moving card. You have this moving. And again, if you want to move and you have opportunity, go for it, because then maybe you can heal by moving away. For many of us in the real world, I'm not a Gemini, but I'll take it as real world advice, is that sometimes you can't leave, right? Whether you have kids, you have financial responsibilities, you can't leave the situation. And we have to start looking within to see what we need to do to fulfill ourselves, to make things better for us, right? Because the only thing you can change is you. You can't change other people, but you can change yourself. You can change the way you view the world. And that's when you need to start. This is a lot, Gemini, but I hope this resonates. Please, if you're a Gemini, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you.